It's 5 a.m. and my breathing has stopped again. The world goes quiet like a storm right before the end. You bite at your nails as you run to the exit sign. There's no time to wait because the day has come. Every single night, never ending. It's an endless storm and the rain's unrelenting. But that's the way this world is run, though it is a hopeless one. Even if you keep on falling, keep on moving forward even if you're barely crawling. Although you're half asleep, stumbling, you gotta keep up the fight. Once again, you're lost in that world in your head. Don't you see what you've been missing? You could be living out your wildest dreams. This tangled maze keeps on twisting, twisting. Through the chaos we'll keep persisting. The sound of a bell calls for a new adventure and the start of a brand new beginning. I don't know which way I should be going. It's really scary to run not knowing. But with every step we go stronger. I know that soon we will find our way because the day has come.
Roughly 3 weeks had passed, and Team Blaze were more divided than ever. To say the team had issues was an understatement, considering there was hardly ever a team outside of class. It didn't help that Blaze was Beacon's biggest cheater, and thus everyone's #1 prey, adding to the hybrid stress alongside trying to keep the team together. It didn't help that Yang was constantly going out, which often resulted in killer hangovers the night over, assuming she didn't pass out on one of the city's sidewalks. It didn't help that Jean had been spending more time with Cardin than his own team, so much so that when Blaze tried prying into his affairs, reassurances of nothing bad is happening turned to cold shoulders and occasional outbursts. And it certainly didn't help that Weiss had become more controlling and ruthless in scrutinizing her leader, allowing Weiss occasions to take control of the team despite not officially being promoted, of which no one bothered listening to her, prompting even more fighting and division. Despair and hopelessness slowly corrupted Blaze's mind, wondering how much longer this team could continue working together. The group were next seen in Ozpin's office, no one saying anything at the moment.
Well, I think it's fair to say your time at Beacon so far has been quite the experience, shall we say.
Professor, these three won't listen to me. I tried to tell them that we need to get our work done, but they keep slacking off my orders.
And why should they? You're not the team leader.
But I should be. These past few weeks, I've shown that I'm more capable than Blaze is.
If that's the case, Miss Schnee, can you explain why you're in my office then?
Weiss fell silent, looking down at her feet, while Oz looked at Blaze.
Tell me, Mr. Wukong, how do you feel?
Blaze wanted to answer, but he looked down and remained silent. Deciding not to push the young hybrid, Ozpin turned over to Jean and Yang.
Both you, Miss Xiao Long, and Mr. Ark are both having sloppier grades in every single one of them. I'm aware of your current nighttime rituals, as noted by a few of your fellow classmates. Remember that you are representing Beacon while you are enrolled here. Most aspiring huntsmen would do much to be in your shoes. You two have an opportunity to be something greater than ever. Yet from my perspective, it seems as though neither of you care. Typically in this scenario, teams such as yours would be suspended from classes entirely until some form of unity or cooperation is established. Failing that, the members of the team are put under review for expulsion. However, I've decided on a different approach for the four of you. I've assigned your team an instructor, someone who will help you all become not just a better team and learn to work together, but also better people than you already are.
The elevator opened and Blaze turned around. A shocked smile appeared on his face as he saw his new instructor.
Hey, son.
Dad?
From this day forth, Professor Wukong will be your team's instructor until he finds you can all work together as a proper team or until the semester ends. He will be monitoring you both in and out of class, ensuring you're all trying to work together.
And if the professor's babysitting doesn't work?
Should he find you unable to work together come the end of semester, you all will be expelled immediately, with no appeal.
That seems hardly fair, Professor Ozpin.
As it stands, Miss Schnee, your teammates can hardly afford to lose any more time in class considering their grades, And whilst you may be a top student in your year, your academic achievements and skills will mean nothing if you are unable to work with other huntsmen, let alone civilians whose lives may be at risk at the expense of your dismissive and intolerant tendencies. Chin up, Mishni. If you truly value your place here, things will work out. If not, well, let's try and think positively, shall we?
The next day, Team Blaze arrived at the cafeteria, where they found their instructor feasting as a Saiyan should.
Dad?
Hello.
Resisting the urge to facepalm, everyone took seats around Bannon, at varying distances.
So how are you guys doing?
We're doing okay, Bannon.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, this is my partner, John Ark.
Hey.
You remember Yang, and this is Waishni.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor Wukong.
Please, just call me Bannon.
So, what are you gonna teach us, Bannon?
Oh yeah, that's right. Today we're going to spar.
What?
Yep. I want to see how powerful you guys are. But first, I'll need your weapons.
Huh?
But we need our weapons to train.
Weapons won't do you any good if you don't got the physical body to back it up. There will be a time when you guys won't be able to use your weapons in a battle. So, I'm going to teach you how to control and use your aura at the power level that I'm at. Wait, aura has power levels? Yep. All of us have a level of aura that we're born with. But that doesn't mean we can't grow it further. Wait, what?
Are you serious?
How do you not know?
John, aura isn't just a shield. It's a spiritual natural key. It is in every living thing in the world.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Blaze and Yang here are the only ones who have real combat experience. Same with another trainee I helped way back when. Now, with that settled, all of you land a hit on me.
Blaze sighed before zooming towards his father, being the first one to attack with Weiss hot in his tail. Blaze moved in at lightning speeds, throwing punches and kicks, while Weiss bounced off her glyphs, trying to strike at their instructor with her rapier. Bannon smirked as he dodged each attack launched at him, before he grabbed both their wrists and slammed them into each other, knocking both students down. Yang rushed up behind Bannon, readying a heavy punch, but Bannon caught her arm and threw her over his shoulder to join her teammates. Bannon finally turned to Jean, who instantly dropped his sword in both fear and amazement, making the legend frown.
And you have all been defeated in, 3-0, 2 points and 2 more zeros?
Wait a minute, Dad, let me see that. Dad, it's upside down.
Huh? Oh, sorry about that. You guys have been beaten in 0, 0...
Oh, for the love of Dad, it's 30 seconds.
Oh, you guys have been beaten in 30 seconds. But with that out of the way, I'll explain why. You guys were not acting like hunters, nor were you acting like a team. Blaze, you've learned so much, yet you didn't lead your team nor strategize. You need to learn to lead your team, especially since you are the lead of the group.
As Blaze once again looked down frowning, Bannon turned to Yang.
Yang, I heard about your nights, and although I understand you're a wild card, you need to learn to balance your wild life and your school life. So from now on, no more parties as long as you're under my tutelage.
Yang grumbled a bit, but nodded in agreement as Bannon turned to Weiss.
Weiss, I knew your sister, and if she saw how you were today, she would not be happy. Throughout the first month, all you have done is nothing but yell and infuriate your team. That's not what being a huntress nor a teammate is all about. That's just controlling and acting superior. No one's perfect, Weiss. Not even me. I have my flaws, Blaze has his flaws, your sister has her flaws, and even you have your flaws.
Weiss wanted to say something, but remained silent as Bannon finally turned to Jean.
And Jean, you didn't even fight. Not once. You instantly surrendered without even trying your best. That's cowardice. You still have a lot to learn, but I know you will be a great huntsman in the future. You four have so much power hidden inside of you. It'll be a shame if that goes to waste. Because after you graduate, I want to fight you all again and see what you learned after these 4 years. You all are dismissed.
As Yang, Jean, and Weiss all walked away defeated, Blaze walked up to his father.
Dad,
Oh hey Blaze, what's up?
I just want to know, where were you during these past weeks? We haven't seen you before our first day.
Oh, sorry, Blaze, but I was in a bit of a tight situation. See, I was on a mission with your Uncle Wicken.
What happened?
Well,
Bannon.
Both Saiyans looked up to see Glinda walking towards them, her eyes glaring at Bannon.
Sorry, Blaze, but Professor Wukong's mission is classified. We can't tell you.
Oh, sorry.
I suggest you all get to the dining room for dinner.
oh really? Catch you later, Blaze!
Before Blaze could say anything, Bannon instantly sped away, leaving a cloud of dust behind.
I don't believe I need to tell you that display was quite pitiful.
Yeah, I know. Mom? I don't think I can do this. I tried to tell myself that I am doing the right thing, but it just keep coming and biting me in the ass, and
Slow down. Now film in a slower manner.
my team is already falling apart. Whites wants absolutely nothing to do with me nor the others. Yang is constantly getting herself into trouble to the point where it's exhausting me. And John, he feels like he's not good enough because of his, well, training. And now Karen's got him on a leash and I don't know what to do.
Blaze sighed as his head lowered, feeling as defeated emotionally as he was physically. Glinda leaned down on one knee and wrapped her arms lovingly around her son.
I understand, Blaze. But it's only been the first month. If your father and I learned one thing when it comes to teamwork, is that it won't always start out the best. I know you don't want to be the mean one, but as a leader, there will come times where you must be the responsible one and put your foot down. Whatever is up with Yang, I'm sure that you, of all people, can get through to her. She is your close friend after all. John is your partner, and you need to remind him that you both are supposed to be looking out for each other, so whatever is going on with him, help him out, and don't take no for an answer. As for Waste, you show her and prove to her eye that you have what it takes. If not, then you leave her to me. I can always send a message to her sister and tell her she's been acting up.
Right. I'll be sure to do that. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, Blaze. Anyway, let's get inside and meet with your father. I believe they're serving stew tonight.
Awesome!